Welcome ladies and gentlemen, Arky here, and I'd like to ask you a favor. If you find this video useful, please do make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm posting videos about Fortnite every day, and I appreciate all the support. Help me get to 100 subscribers and I will start doing Battle Pass gifts. Enjoy the video and don't forget to like. Peace. Welcome, let's get started. So, for those who don't have a single clue about computer monitors and hertz, let me explain really quickly. Most gamers play on 60 Hz. That means exactly 60 frames per second. Monitors hertz directly translate to the FPS you are able to see. So if you're playing Fortnite on a TV, most likely you're playing on 60 Hz because most TVs have the standard 60 Hz display. 60 FPS is also the maximum frames you can get on PS4 and Xbox One, so keep that in mind. If you're playing Fortnite on a PC, then you can actually buy a gaming monitor with high hertz rate to increase the amount of frames you see. As we all know, the more frames you have, the more time you have to react to things in game, which result in your gaming skills increasing a lot. To start us off, let me introduce you to the three monitors we have with us today. Firstly, the Pure Baby 60 Hz. This bad boy is a standard $100 Walmart monitor. It's not made for gaming, and the result only has the standard 60 Hz display. Now, coming up next, we have the Gaming Doom Machine 144 Hz, an appropriate title for a monitor of this caliber. And for the final contender, we have the absolute domination 240 Hz Cyborg Claw. I just added the word claw because it made it sound cooler. Anyway, back to the point. These monitors will help me determine in this video and show you how and why hertz matter when playing Fortnite. I believe most Fortnite PC players game on 60 Hz with PCs capable of pulling over 100 frames. I myself, and I'm certain at some point you too, were searching for Fortnite competitive settings. Even on a 60 Hz display, pulling 100 frames will make your game so much smoother, and FPS drops won't be significantly visible. So why should you buy a higher hertz monitor if you own a standard 60 Hz? Well, let the video speak for itself. I will now show you clips from Fortnite slowed down to 1/4 of the playback speed. You are able to clearly see within YouTube's 60 FPS limitations the difference between 60 visible frames, 144 frames and 240 frames. Every additional frame you see on here is what your human eye will see in real life in real time when gaming on these different hertz displays, assuming each cornering monitor is pulling their required frames, so 60 FPS for 60 Hz, 144 FPS for 144 Hz, and so on. Make sure you're watching this video in 1080p with 60 FPS or you won't see as big of a difference. Now, when deciding what monitor to buy, you have to know what your machine can play at. My opinion is, if you have anything below a normal GTX 1060, stick with the sub 144 Hz display, and if you have anything above a GTX 1080 or RTX 2070, I recommend a 240 Hz display. I have a few upcoming videos comparing these exact graphics cards in Fortnite and other video games, so be sure to stick around and subscribe not to miss any videos. I myself currently have an old GTX 1060. I ordered my RTX 2070 Super overclocked a couple of days ago, but with the virus going around, it will take some time to arrive. I would recommend anyone to get a higher hertz monitor, even if you can pull only like 70 frames per second in game. It will still make your game a lot smoother and improve on your skill. Monitors these days is something you really cannot ignore, and higher hertz monitors will win you games hands down. It's super good. The price of a monitor with same hertz can differ from $200 up to $400. When that's the case, you usually don't want to buy the cheapest one because you can expect the build quality and picture quality to be worse. Sometimes you can even get dead pixels. I've never gotten dead pixel ever myself, so I might be super lucky, but I would be super mad if my monitor didn't function properly or had any of them known cheap monitor issues. For a 144 Hz monitor, you're looking at an average of $200 to $300. For 240 Hz, you can expect to pay over $350. And lastly, 60Hz monitors will cost around $100. These prices will double and even triple, but what you get in return with higher hertz is absolutely worth it. Hey guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoy and find it useful. If you want to join my future Battle Pass and V-Bucks giveaways, do make sure to easily apply by subscribing and leaving a comment with your Fortnite username. I will be choosing 5 random people in the near future for weekly gifts. Peace.